You're also going to learn how to do a successful product launch. Now, I've actually already gone ahead and I've documented step by step what I've done to launch the social media marketing system. Now, I actually did 2 launches. I did my first launch where I made $25,171 in 21 days, but then I closed it to new members and I relaunched it a month later. Now, when I relaunched it a month later, I didn't document step by step what I did to launch it the first time. But the second time, every time I sent an email or if I invited people to join a group on Facebook or if I changed my Facebook status, I've created an ongoing case study where I've explained through screen capture videos everything that I've done to relaunch this social media marketing system. And as you see, how many people have joined. I actually had affiliates promote this, and I've gotten close to 1,000 free members. And by the time you watch this, there'll probably be over 1,000 free members. Before I even promoted it to my list, that's just what my affiliates have done within the first few days of my relaunch of the social media marketing system. So you'll see that ongoing case study, which shows you in depth, step by step, all the copy that I've written when I write emails. Why did I say this, or how did I motivate people to take action? How did I use scarcity? It's all in there documented for you. And when you join the Silver Social Media Marketing System, you'll actually be able to go in there immediately and learn that because you want to be able to launch your product. By following a certain sequence of events, you can take an audience that's never been exposed to you, that's never been aware of your product, and you can use a sequence of events to successfully launch the new product, to build up the anticipation, have people eagerly waiting for your product when it comes out. So rather than going out and creating a product and then start, try to sell it, it's basically you have people waiting and begging and saying, when's it going to come out? And they're waiting for it. So it's more powerful. So as soon as your product is finished, you actually have people to sell it to, and that's amazing. So that's what the product launch is. Now, you'll also learn offline strategies for selling your products. There's things that you can do that don't involve the internet that are easy to do to get even more clients, more customers for your business. And, by combining, there's offline things that have worked for decades. So how do you combine the offline with the online so that you make more money and you reach people in a more powerful way? Well, that's going to be focused in the Silver Social Media Marketing System. And you'll also learn how to create products on the fly using non-productive time. So, if you're at your kid's softball game or if you're in the car, wouldn't it be great to be creating products or viral content? Well, you'll actually learn how to do that with what I teach to Silver members. Now, the nice thing is the Silver members, these are starting to become the leaders of the social media marketing system. These are the people that are committed. It's a higher commitment level. So you're going to be forming relationships with people who are serious about this business. It's just the caliber that I found of the Silver members and the Gold members is these are people who are really effectively doing what I teach. And these are people who have the time commitment. There's a lot of wonderful and great people. Every single Silver and Gold member that I've spoken with that I know so far has been phenomenal. And I've actually been really impressed and honored to have them as members. So we really have a high caliber of people who are doing this system. But you'll be able to form relationships with those people who are serious. And, being a Silver member definitely gives you that edge where other people are going to know that you're serious, and there's going to be more people who are willing to work with you. You're going to learn the secrets of attracting affiliates. Okay, so there's kind of like a right way to get affiliates. It's not a right or a wrong way, it's just what works. So you'll learn how to you'll attract affiliates, but with that mind system that I mentioned earlier, the MIND, you'll have built-in affiliates. Okay, and you'll also be able to participate in something called a stream, which is explained in the Gold details more, but that gives you other affiliate relationships. You'll also get the ongoing entrepreneurial mindset and encouragement. So, I'm not just teaching lessons with dry theory. I'm encouraging you, and you'll have the support of the other members because every lesson has, here's what you do. And you'll be able to track your progress. And in fact, every lesson you're supposed to post your progress. When you go out and do something, there's a place for you to post it so that you can help each other, so that other people can look at what you're doing. They can look at your sales letter and they can, provide helpful suggestions for you. So, you want to take advantage of that support and encouragement. And there's a limited membership to the Silver Social Media Marketing System. And again, I'm not trying to use scarcity. I'm not trying to invent anything. It's just I'm limited. Two things. I'm limited by my credit card processors, how much I can process, because this is a new business. So I actually have to grow over time, and I can't process $1 million worth of sales this month. They won't let me do that. So I actually have to limit the membership because I have, a transaction average that I have to maintain, and I have a maximum amount of credit cards that I can process. So, I actually am being forced to grow a little more slowly than I actually can grow, business-wise, which is okay because over time, that's fine. But see, this also allows me to be more attentive to the members. So by keeping it limited, it's just a further head start that we have, all the members who are in here now. And when I have to close it, I have to close it. But all the members who join in that window have a head start where you'll be months ahead of the members that come in later. But I think this also makes sense because new members enter, you have some time, there's already members in there who are ahead of you. There's already members in there who know what they're doing. So as the new members come in, you can hook up with the experienced members who have already been doing this for a while, who have already, a month or two ahead of you, and, they can take you under their wing and you can work with them. And then once you get to that level, there'll be new people to come in and you'll be able to mentor them. And these are the kinds of relationships, it's actually going to force people in the system to bond, and these are the valuable types of relationships that you're going to be involved with. Because the thing is this, you can go out and try to find a stranger on the street. Let's say you're just starting your business now and you have 500 people on your list. Well, anyone who has 10,000 people on their list, you might be able to do a JV deal with them for them to promote you and you're going to promote them back. Maybe they'll do that. That's actually going to be hard because if they have 10,000 people on their list, they're thinking, well, this person only has 500. But let's say you do the deal. They're never going to really look at you truly as an equal because they're more advanced. They're further along than you. So in the social media marketing system, in the silver membership, you're going to come in at a certain level, and there's going to be other people who are basically, might be a little bit different, but there's not a huge divergence. You're basically on the same level. And as you grow together, you're going to maintain that equal relationship. And if you both start here and you grow together, but then one of you takes off, what will happen is they'll pick you up. Like when you grow to a certain level, they start taking off, they're going to lift you up. You're going to go up with them. Because you're forming the relationship here when you're both at the same level by working together. Even if they go off a little bit ahead of you, they're connected to you. They remember you, that you were at the same level. In their mind, no matter how popular or how advanced they get, they're still going to look at you as a peer. So by bonding when you're at this level, it's going to help you both grow. And that's actually very important because when you two start at this level and you both grow to this high level, there's going to be people down here that you won't consider equals because you're more advanced. So, they're going to need to form their own relationships and grow over time. Because, I've had business partners in the past where we both started out making, $5,000 a month, but very shortly after that, we were making $100,000 a month. Now, when we were making $100,000 a month, we looked at the people making $5,000 a month. We thought, well, that's cool, but they would have never been able to join us because we had reached the next level. So, but the fact that we hooked up together when we were both at 5,000, we were impressed with each other. We grew together. So that's actually, an important thing that's actually going to benefit the social media marketing system, that, the membership's going to be limited so that, as it grows, there's enough members to support each other. And then they can mature enough so that the new members coming in have mentors, have people that they can work with.